Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Up Next. My name is Carrie. I am joined as usual by the very beautiful and very talented Kalen, and we're here to, you guessed it, we're here to talk about some music yet again.
It's what we do best.
It's what I continue to do. It's what I continue to do.
It's a practice.
Isn't that fun? It is nice when Friday rolls around and I'm like, ooh, what new stuff are we going to listen to?
New music. Michael said that it was a dry week, and I'm going to disagree. I think we found some bangers, and can I get us started?
I would love if you kicked us off and got us started. That sounds awesome.
I'm going to start with Under a Gilded Sun by Malevich. I'm going to say Malevich.
The people have been going back and forth on this, being John Malevich.
This album made quite a splash in the scene. I've seen a lot of people talking about it, both in our Discord server. Shouts out to Chris for turning me onto this record. And
friend of the pod.
It's a banger. This band hails from Atlanta, Georgia. They call this post-death metal influenced black and screamo power ambient.
Okay.
I love power ambient as a turn of phrase. I don't think I've seen that before, but
I think I actually saw another power ambient thing, and it was also the first time I saw it. They're not on the list, but I was like, power ambient. I felt it. Yeah. I understood it as a genre.
This comes out of the trend of US black metal, and it goes for that sound that is very ethereal and bright. I mean, even the name of the album, Under a Gilded Sun, really gives you the idea. It deals with themes of self-actualization and kind of finding your place in the world. So it's overall relatively optimistic from what I've heard so far. And I feel like that really comes through in the music, but it's also very dissonant and angular, and it's like constantly changing.
Right, and like shouty and yeah, it's sick.
It's really crazy. I think a lot of our audience will definitely mesh with this if you like the more extreme side of the weird stuff we cover.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, just the more off the wall. I also love the album art. The like pen drawing is fabulous.
Yeah. I said that it's relatively optimistic. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I didn't know. I don't want to challenge you. I assumed you knew more about the work than I did, but from what I heard, he sounds sad. Everyone sounds sad.
There's, I think, sort of an awareness of the human condition might be a better way to put it.
Okay, yeah.
And all the beauty and the horror that comes with that.
Yeah. Cool.
So if
sounds awesome. I can't wait.
A thinker of an album.
Yeah.
If you want something to really sink your teeth into and chew on, and also like slam dance to, then this might be the one.
Hell yeah. Would love to. Can I tell you about my first album?
What you got?
Yay! It's Stay Calm by Rec and Reference. This is a group based out of, you guessed it, I don't know why you would guess it, but they're based out of LA. They're doing a West Coast tour right now, and it's super cool.
Not East Coast?
Not yet.
We'll see.
If you guys get the streaming numbers up out here, maybe they'll come out here.
Anyway. Tell me about the record.
Okay, sorry.
Tell me what it sounds like.
I was waiting for the bit to take off. No, it's cool. It's what I guess people would call post-metal in some ways.
I got more like
but it's a little poppier than that. Yeah. It's a little more hooky in a weird way. That is a tag that they use. I'm like, sure. But I kind of like the industrial bend too, and like really strange electronics. Yeah.
This occupies a cool space between digital hardcore and industrial metal.
Exactly. Yes. It's like it toes that line really well, and also is like an extremely anxious piece of work. Yeah. All the lyrics are about, everything sucking and hating working and all of that good stuff. Yeah.
I love the combination of breakbeat stuff and a little bit of almost a deconstructed club approach to the production. Mm-hmm. I mean, not on every track, but it's just really interesting to hear some of those sounds that you might associate more with like Charlie XCX in this like really extreme metal type of sound.
Yeah, and I think the bridge between that is the industrial approach, because industrial isn't inherently dancey and it's not inherently metal, but it fits in both of those genres really well, and I think it kind of helps it blend. Yeah, cool. Super cool.
Good pick. Well, I don't have an easy transition to the next album that I'm going to talk about, but I'm really excited to talk about it. I'm talking about, I don't know if we can say this on YouTube, but we're going to go for it anyway, Mr. Beast's Death 2030 by Mr. Beast's Death 2030.
Okay, hell
the
yeah.
The name of this album might imply that it's like sort of a funny or like comedy or tongue-in-cheek album. It's really not. It is a true piece of outsider art that I love. That's the sort of thing that is really near and dear to my heart and sort of a part of the reason why we started this project in the first place. And it's really off the wall, off kilter noise rock that almost feels like putting it in a box, though, for how crazy and progressive it is. It's hard to pin down like for fans of, but I would say maybe like My Wife's an Angel are besties.
A
little bit of like Worm Hero.
Yes,
another band that we've talked about
maybe
of times.
I would describe all of these as like eclectic as well.
Eclectic, yeah, no wave.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tortured singing and
love,
like
groans. Do you think they're maybe like manifesting a future?
I think they've seen the future.
Okay, I see.
I think they understand. It's not manifesting, it's just kind of reporting
seeing
back.
Like Beyonce Fan 666.
Exactly.
I miss them.
Yeah, this is great. The first track is like 10 minutes long, and then it's a handful of shorter ones, but they all really tell a beautiful story. It's all, as you might get from the album title too, it is sort of about the absurd world that we all find ourselves in currently.
Right, yeah. And that's the thing too, where it sounds jokey, but that's because everything is insane. Like, yeah.
You have to laugh, otherwise you'll cry.
Yeah, you have to laugh. You absolutely must.
This album, I didn't do a whole lot of laughing on this album.
Right.
It's mostly just cathartic chaos from start to finish.
I love that. I love. This sounds so silly. I love when people get it. I love when people pinpoint it, and I don't know.
This is out on Be Here Sound, which I swear I've heard other stuff from this label before. Maybe I'm making it up because it seems like they only have 2 releases on their Bandcamp page. I don't know if something happened. Maybe I'm just crazy.
It's a great name.
But check them out. Check out that other release too. Why not?
Yeah. Thank you, Be Here Sound.
New England Freak Music. I'm like, surely they've got more. I'll do some more research.
I know there's some New England freaks out there. Can I tell you about my second pick?
Absolutely. What you got?
Awesome. It's Adol-essence by the Dollheads. This is out by Bottles to the Ground, also in LA. I had no idea about my 2 LA picks this week. It is super fun, like teen pop punk. There's a bit of a garaginess to it, but it's not like that gritty. But in the fact that it's like loose and fun and kind of captures that spirit of making music with people in the early days.
This is like a quintessential 90s skate punk record.
Yes,
it's very skateboardy, and its overall tone and lyrical content and stuff.
It's fucking sick. Yeah, just so super fun, super charged. It has those like nasty vocal deliveries. I also want to say about this vocalist too, I can see them like really developing this voice and just like blowing up in the future. Totally. It's so cool. It's such a good pop punk voice, but it has like actual singing behind it as well. It's sick.
Yeah. Definitely for fans of bands like Bad Cop, Bad Cop. If you
oh,
like Bad
hell
Cop,
yeah.
Cop,
that's a great pull.
Yes, this will also scratch a similar itch. And then, like I said, any sort of like Descendants or like Pennywise or whatever.
Yeah. And they're called the Dollheads. I don't know if they all just like look young or if they're actually like a high school band, but it's fucking sick.
I think these are children.
Hell yeah.
And good for them.
Yeah, I'm like admire that. That's so cool that they're making like this really sick music that is like exactly for them.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
This is
wonderful.
about as clean of production as I'll accept on a hardcore punk record.
I would agree.
But that helps some of the other stuff shine, and it's distorted enough, and like I said, or like you said, the vocals are gritty enough and have a lot of character, so it kind of makes up for that really shiny production. But
yeah, it kind of almost lets it shine when like the voice shine.
Totally.
Production. Yeah, I enjoyed
Love it.
Yeah, love. Tell me about is this your third and final album?
This is my last album.
Oh,
we
wow.
ran through it. I am talking about Still Flowing by Mas Aya. This is another true world music album. We talked about another record that we also categorized as actual world music.
Yes, and we kind of talked about that as a term and how maybe it is a little like superficial, glosses over like when you could be more specific about what geographic regions you're pulling from.
Yeah, I was trying to find the album that we previously talked about, but
it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It's like all cultures are ephemeral. Something, I don't know. I'll put the album actually here.
Oh, you'll find it.
It's here. And this record does sort of a similar thing where the artist pulls from his own perspective as someone from Nicaragua and also currently living in Canada, and is married to a person from the Caribbean. So it blends all of these South American and Caribbean and then also North American music traditions into one really beautiful piece of work that's like almost feels jazzy in its overall composition. I don't think it is jazz necessarily, though. I don't think you can put it right into that box, but fans of jazz I think would appreciate this.
Yeah, and pulling those like musical practices from different cultures and stuff, yeah, you can create all types of fun chords. It almost just becomes jazz on its own. Yeah,
and
that's so cool.
There's a little bit of hip-hop in here. There's a lot of Afro-Cuban influence.
Okay, sick.
There's some features from vocalists from Colombia. The first track also features samples of his daughter like playing in the background, so there's such a focus too on like family and heritage from like previous generations and then into the next generation too, and I just think that's really sweet.
That is really cool. And like people say about like musical styles, a lot of fashion, just cultural things in general, that like trends don't like start and stop on specific dates like textbooks tell you. Like it's all very transitional and stuff, and so I really like that idea of like keeping every piece of their history alive that you can, you know? Yeah, and making it very family-centered and ancestral as well.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You have one more album?
I do. I have one more album. Very strange. It's called Blood or Nothing by Ted Byrnes, who's made several albums before. I think I recognize this name, but I couldn't pinpoint a specific one we had discussed. Maybe I've just seen Ted around. I almost called him Todd. I had to double check before I said Todd. Blood or Nothing is fantastic. It has sort of this shroud of harsh noise that grounds it in a weird way, but it is mainly just like weird industrial percussion. It's giving trash can lids, it's giving pots and pans put through these like really crazy production treatments. It's really spaced out and strange. It's not a very long album. It's really these like small little vignettes of percussive beats that he built, and they sound so weird and industrial.
This record also had a sort of jazzy vibe to it as well.
Yeah,
that
in a weird way.
Yeah. That worked for me. If there's such a thing as noise jazz, I think Ted. I think Ted has found it.
I think he did, and I think, yeah, what you're getting at there, it's like the rhythms being really complex and stuff, because when it's only percussion, you really have to make it exciting on its own. Whereas
and this is very exciting.
It really is, and I feel like, you know, versus a pop song or whatever, where you have a whole slew of instruments that have to balance and like sort of fight for attention, this one is just shining a light on this rhythm section, and it's really cool. And so it plays with different rhythms and also tones, which build chords in its own way. Yeah,
the music theory of it all.
The tones, tonal, whatever.
This is almost
something
atonal, though,
and so forth,
because it's so noisy and weird, right? I don't know, man.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Carrie, what are you looking forward to this week?
Oh, well, I had my very first kickball league game yesterday, and that was really, really fun. Made a lot of new friends, so I've got kickball again on Sunday. Well, actually, no, I don't, because I'm going to be out of town. Never mind. I'm not looking forward to kickball this week. I'm looking forward to being in Memphis with my family.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to head out on Wednesday. Be back on Sunday.
Okay.
Sorry.
No,
I guess.
That means you can't come with me to the My Wife's an Angel show on Thursday, or to Robber on Thursday. I don't know which one I'm going to go to.
I would love to see Robber. I thought they broke up and were done forever after they put that album out.
What do? I can't go to both.
No. Wait. Unless.
No.
Okay.
Well, because the Robber show starts at 7, but that's just the time they put on the flyer, and I've learned at this venue that the
that
time
don't mean nothing.
That's on the flyer is a suggestion for when is maybe about the hour before you would want to arrive.
That's when the bands show.
That's when they open. That's when they unlock the gates. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out. You whatever you pick will be the correct decision. Isn't that nice?
I love that. That's so affirming. And on Sunday, I'm going to be at the Clark Park Zine Festival, which is not advertised anywhere and is kind of a secret. And I don't know if it's even actually still happening, but I'm just going to trust in the information that I have been given. And I'll be at Clark Park handing out zines. So come say hi.
I guess. Yeah, good luck finding it. We'll see.
I mean, it's just there. It'll just be there. I'll just walk around with the bag full of zines. I think last time we went to this event, we had a whole little table set up and we did the whole thing. And this time it's going to be just me because literally everyone else is going to be out of town.
I'm imagining you just walking around the park with a tote bag.
Yeah.
Giving people pamphlets.
That's what it's going to be.
No.
But there's going to be 50 other people also walking around
That's true.
Park.
That's fine. It's not giving Jehovah's Witness.
Unless the event doesn't exist anymore and it is just me.
So you're just gonna go to the park and vibe. Well, go to the park and find Kalen walking around with the tote bag.
Exactly. Worst case scenario is that I have a beautiful day at the park.
Oh, isn't that nice?
So I'll take that.
Worst case scenario, it rains, actually.
Well, then I have a beautiful rainy day at the park. I love the rain.
Oh, wow. One feels like a duck splashing about in all this wet.
Quack, quack. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for Up Next. I hope you guys have something really exciting going on this week as well. We have a Patreon if you're interested in that. We sell some cassette tapes and we post stuff on Instagram. So find us somewhere.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more.
And of course, hit the notification bell.
Ring that bell. Okay. Bye. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
We've never told anyone to ring the bell.
Ring that bell. Ring that bell.
That's so silly.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.